Good morning. Thank you very much for joining us here. I'm very proud to be here at Long Island MacArthur Airport, Long Island's regional airport, owned and operated by the great town of Islip. And I'm here with a friend and colleague who is doing a terrific job leading this incredibly important asset, not only for the town of Islip, not only for Suffolk County, but for all of Long Island. Supervisor Angie Carpenter, and she's going to be coming up in just a few moments, and we're grateful for being here with her today. So we're all here today and proud to be with my colleagues to announce some very important economic development projects, the next round of economic development awards that are coming out from Suffolk County, that $7.5 million, that are all specifically designed to help implement the master plan that was adopted by Suffolk County and the legislature unanimously. And that plan, the focus of it is about bringing back and retaining our young people, our young, high-knowledge, high-skilled workers that we spend so much educating here, and that are so critical to us as families, but from an economic development perspective. We cannot reach our economic development potential. We cannot build out an innovation economy here without being a region that can retain and attract young people. And we've all talked about it. We've all worked on it together as leaders in this region. And we've examined what we have, the assets we have, and what we have determined is our best play in this region is to leverage the existing assets we have, which are formidable. We have incredible assets in this region, and that is those downtowns that exist around transportation infrastructure, around train stations, and to build out new downtowns around train stations, and to invest in the housing, the transportation, the jobs, the cultural and entertainment aspects of creating the vibrancy that young people want and need today to bring them back. In Newsday today, there's a report that is coming out from Hofstra University about how millennials are struggling here on Long Island. It is right to the point of what we are doing here today and what we are talking about today. And so, in these series of awards that we are announcing today, the centerpiece of that is here in the town of Islip, the Ronkonkoma Hub project, connected, of course, to the train station and this airport, which is adjacent to it. $2.75 million in total going to the Ronkonkoma Hub development and to Long Island MacArthur Airport, specifically $1.25 million in this round to MacArthur Airport for design of the customs facility, which is critical to the health and to the future of this airport. The supervisor can talk more directly about the importance specifically of that project to the airport. But this investment in the hub, the innovation zone, this is the heart of what is, for our region, the best potential innovation and transportation hub that can attract entrepreneurs and young people from across our region, but from across the country, to come here and to recognize that this is a place where they can have the things that they need to be successful. That's what this investment is about. There are investments in other downtowns that we are making across the county where we have seen community-based planning done, plans adopted by local municipalities, and actual developers selected and moving forward with projects where we're building out the housing and the infrastructure that we need to keep millennials and to attract millennials here. So I'm very proud to be here today to announce these awards with my colleagues. I want to thank my colleague in the Suffolk County Legislature for his leadership on these issues. You know, we're at a critical time for us on Long Island. You know, we need to get to a place where young people who not only want to be here, but feel they can be here and they can stake their future here because they know they'll be able to have access to high-paying jobs and to the things they need to be successful and the things they want to be happy.
Thank you very much, County Executive. Steve has really been a good partner here at the airport, and we're very, very excited about this latest development. It is not the first time that the county has made a commitment to the airport. Last year, when we were in the beginnings of all of this, and the Regional Economic Development Council granted this project $3 million, and then the governor followed suit and allotted $6 million in the budget for the customs facility. County Executive was right there with $1 million for construction. And now to hear about this today, another $1.25 million to go towards design for the customs facility is huge and very, very much appreciated. It is an exciting time for us here at Long Island MacArthur Airport. One of the most exciting things that we've accomplished, I think, is hiring our airport commissioner, who's not so new any longer. She's been here a number of months. And she really has our confidence because she deserves it. She's experienced. She knows what running an airport is all about. And I know that anyone has interacted with her sees that. The town board's been very, very supportive of all of the initiatives going on here. We just had a groundbreaking last week for a new fire rescue building. And now this on the horizon is really, really huge. A new airport, a new airline has announced. Elite Airways started here in the summer, just after, I think they followed you here, they did. Shelley, announced new service, but just yesterday have announced another destination for next spring, and details on that will be coming. But to the customs facility, it is very much in keeping with what the county executive's vision is for a transit-oriented development here in the county and really for the region. It is so important, as he said, to keep our young people here. We have made such a huge investment in them, in their future, and for us to do that and have them leave is so counterproductive. And having the customs facility here will keep this airport vibrant and successful into the future. It is a very successful operation as it is now. In terms of regional airports, we've got a very big general aviation community here, and some of those very people are here today. Sheltair is one of our tenants and brings many, many corporate jets in and out of here. And I think the fact that we have the presence here today of Mark Herbst, who's the executive director, as county executive said, of the Long Island Contractors Association, really underscores the import of what we're hearing today and how important it is for us to address economic development in this region. So without further ado, I'd like to bring up our Airport Commissioner, Shelley LaRose Arkin, who's going to give us a little bit more of the details on where we are with the customs facility. Shelley?
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank Steve Bellone, and the town supervisor, Angie Carpenter, for their ongoing support and their continued vision for this airport. It is so important to have both of you backing us and being a part of our community and giving us not only the financial resources, but also the energy and enthusiasm and vision for this facility. The airport customs facility will meet the needs and requirements that are federally mandated by the Customs and Border Protection agency. It will be the first facility of its type on Long Island, so we are really, really excited about this facility. We started into the feasibility study earlier this month. We're meeting with a lot of our stakeholders throughout this month and in January to talk about what is the best location for our fixed base operators, Mid-Island, Sheltair, who are here today, also Hawthorne Aviation, as well as our air carriers who currently serve the airport, so Southwest Airlines, American Airlines, as well as Elite, who is our new entrant, as Angie mentioned earlier. We're excited about working with also Customs and Border Protection, our TSA partners, as well as our FAA partners in determining that location as well. So we'll be looking at several different alternatives, some that may be on the south side of the airport as well as the north side of the airport. Again, on the day that the facility opens, it will accommodate and be used by the 200 international arrivals that we have at the airport today. So we're looking forward to this. It's a great project for the airport. We're improving all the time. This is a capital improvement that will also provide better service and serve the needs of our traveling public. So thank you.
It's an honor to bring forward my colleague in the Suffolk County Legislature, the chairman of the Economic Development Committee, Bill Lindsay. Bill?
Good morning. Thank you. And to me, these are tremendous investments that we shouldn't make, but that we need to make. And anything that enables the airport to flourish will enable the region to flourish at the same time. And when we can marry that project along with the Ronkonkoma Hub project, we're leveraging those dollars even further to try to keep our young professionals here. We make such a tremendous investment in our youth through our public school systems, and we've unfortunately lost some of that investment. Now it's time to recapture some of it and to keep those young people here, provide them with an opportunity to live in a place where they would like to live, provide them with an opportunity to work at jobs they'd like to work at, and help retain that homegrown talent that we've been losing for far too long. So I'm excited about this project. I'm excited to be working along with the town of Islip, and I look forward to this project moving forward and the airport flourishing along with the region. I still believe that our best days, not only for the airport, but for the county, are ahead of us. So I look forward to seeing those days happen. Thank you.
And now I want to bring up our Executive Director of Long Island's Tourism Agency, the Director, Kristen Jarningen. Kristen?
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. And he won't say the name of my organization because it just changed. He doesn't. It's now called Discover Long Island, which is a terrific time, as County Executive said. It's a wonderful time to be on Long Island. There's so much momentum happening in economic development, and tourism is really grateful to be a part of that. And what we're trying to do to County Executive's vision and point is really brand Long Island. When you talk about young people, branding resonates with them, and they want to know what you're doing and why they should stay here and why they should visit. We get 9.1 million visitors a year on Long Island, and what that translates to here specifically in Suffolk County is more than $365 million in local and tax revenues that fund not only these economic development programs, but so many programs that all Long Islanders benefit from, community programs, public safety. So tourism really is an important economic driver here, and we're excited to be part of the big change and all of these announcements being made today by Supervisor Carpenter and Shelley at the airport. It's so great to be part of this team because everything that's happening ultimately elevates the true Long Island experience. And as we know, when you brand something like Long Island positively, it doesn't just attract visitors, it attracts businesses and people that want to live, work, and play here and stay here, and we're happy to be part of that momentum, so thank you so much.
I'm going to make a call here and ask Mark Hertz to say a few words. He is absolutely vital in moving forward the projects we need and the infrastructure we need to reach our economic potential here. So Mark, please say a few words.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Angie, and everyone. I'm pleased to join with you this morning to welcome this opportunity of advancement on Long Island. You see, the problem that we have on Long Island is when things are stagnant, we die. And the transportation system that we have on Long Island, transportation is the movement of people and goods in a safe and reliable system. What's being proposed here today is making an improvement for the young people who want to stay here and live here, and for the existing people. If we can't move and prosper, if this airport doesn't improve and provide opportunities, we will not grow. Economic development is vital. If you don't have a system that works, the infrastructure or transportation system, you're not going to have the growth, you're not going to have the jobs, you're not going to have the opportunities of the future. Long Island will no longer be the destination that we heard about that's so important for tourism. So these improvements that are proposed here today and the funding that's coming will help advance our economy because we all love Long Island. It's home. We know how great it is. Let's encourage others to come visit as well as the young people to stay because they are the future, and that's what's taking place today. We're looking ahead, and that's what we need to keep moving, which is what transportation is all about. Thank you.
Thanks. And finally, again, I would say most importantly, I want to bring forward Bruce Edwards, President of the Ronkonkoma Civic Association. The Ronkonkoma Civic Association and Bruce, under his leadership, is working on community-based planning, which is really important. In my experience, whenever you're talking about downtown revitalization or building out important infrastructure in communities, if you're not starting with community-based planning, then you are, failing from the start. And, the Ronkonkoma Hub project moved forward, on the Brookhaven side. And honestly, I felt, and I think there was a feeling here that the Islip side wasn't really involved. And that's not helpful. It's not a good thing. But I know under Bruce's leadership that the Ronkonkoma Civic Association is very clear on working to do planning for the south side, the Islip side of that Ronkonkoma hub, which is the really critical side because it is the side that connects the airport and the train station, these two huge regional, a train station that's on the main line of the railroad and Long Island's regional airport. So connecting those two is critically important. And I want to ask Bruce to say a few words about that process. Bruce, thank you.
I just want to thank our county executive and our town supervisor of Islip, Angie Carpenter, and Shelley LaRose, the airport commissioner. They've all included the community in their planning, and this is something that's very important. We feel that it's something that has been left out in the past, and now we're part of the program, and they are listening to the residents. That's from the community perspective, but as a parent, I'm a parent of millennials, and I do agree with what they've said, that to keep our children here is important, and we don't want to see our children move away and drag everyone from the island. So thank you all for all this opportunity and all the hard work you've been doing.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly away. Come fly with me, let's take off in the blue. Happy holidays.
Hello, I'm Councilman Steve Flotterin, and I'd like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, and a Happy New Year.
Hi, this is Mary Kate Mullen, Councilwoman for the town of Islip. I just want to wish all of our residents in the town of Islip a wonderful holiday season and a happy and safe 2017.
Hi, I'm Councilwoman Trish Bergen-Whitebrook, wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, and a safe and happy New Year.
Hi, I'm Councilman John Cochran. I'm here to wish you a happy holiday and a very safe and productive new year.
Hi, my name is Alexis Wyke. I'm the receiver of taxes for Islip Town, and I'd like to just wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a healthy, prosperous New Year. Happy Hanukkah.
Hello, this is Islip Town Clerk Olga Murray, wishing everyone a happy holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and a very healthy, Happy New Year.
Hi, this is Islip Town Supervisor Angie Carpenter. Welcome to Islip Town Hall. This has been a wonderful, wonderful time of the year for us here at the town. Our employees have been extraordinarily generous. We are so happy to share with you the fact that we have adopted 65 angels through the Salvation Army Angel Tree Program. That's 65 young kids who will be getting their wish list from Santa this holiday season. I am so very, very grateful to the generosity, the caring, the sharing from our employees, and they're there for all of us every day of the year to make the town of Islip the special place that we call home. Happy holidays.
Leave a peppermint stick for old Saint Nick hanging on a Christmas tree. It's the holiday season.
Well, tonight I'm at Brookwood Hall at the annual tree lighting. East Islip Historic Society for the last 7 years has the orphan tree lighting on December 7th, which is Pearl Harbor Day. Brookwood Hall is one of the town facilities where our Parks Department is, Islip Arts Council is, and also the Islip Arts Museum. Over 100 years ago when this building was built, it was originally a Gold Coast estate here on the South Shore. In 1941, when Pearl Harbor happened, the family fled. They owned this home. Slowly, the Brooklyn Orphan Asylum moved to this building, and this was an orphanage from the early 40s until about 1965. Over the last couple of years, the Historic Society has been bringing back the attention of the original history back in World War II, where many orphans from Brooklyn moved out here, and this was their family home. To this day, even tonight, some of the orphans and the orphans' children come back for this annual ritual where we do the lighting of the tree, the local schools choir sings, and we have inside music from local school groups, hot chocolate, and cookies, all free, all put together with the town of Islip, Islip Arts Council, and the East Islip Historic Society. A very Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, and a Happy New Year's. I'm Councilman Steve Flottering. Welcome to the third annual Deck the Halls at Brookwood Hall. You can see from behind me, there's hundreds of volunteers here decorating all the different community trees. There's over 50 trees being decorated today at the front lawn of Brookwood Hall, which is where our town Parks Department is housed and our Islip Arts Council. And right now, the community is coming together with the Brookwood Hall Restoration Committee. We're trying to bring more attention to this beautiful building, and we're trying to get it restored. This past year, we have rebuilt the whole formal gardens in the back of the building. The grand ballroom is being reconstructed. And again, a lot of this is the town of Islip, my office, working with the community and with volunteers and donators. So again, wonderful event. And if you're interested in being part of it next year, your organization, please contact the Brookwood Hall Restoration Committee at the Islip Arts Council. Enjoy.
Please You taught him how to hit a baseball, how to hit a receiver, the strike zone, the net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time have you spent teaching him what not to hit?
Are your children in the right car seat for their age and size? Is the seat supposed to be forward-facing or rear-facing? Did they move to a booster seat too soon? It may be too late to check when you're on the road. Fortunately, you're on the couch. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Don't think you know. Know you know.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Cars can oftentimes stop on a dime. Trains can't. In fact, at 60 miles an hour, it can take a train up to a mile to come to a halt. Please wait for the gate.
When the waves swell, the wind blows, and rain starts to pour, you'll ask yourself, how prepared or unprepared are you? Did you board your windows? Protect your home? Secure loose objects so they won't blow away. Bring large items in and low items up. If you're properly prepared, it will help in a big way. Does your family have a plan? Do they know what to do? Is your emergency kit packed, waiting by the door for you? Just because you're not on the coast doesn't mean you're okay. Heavy winds and flooding can wash things away. When a hurricane is near, you need to stay safe. Turn on the radio. Wait for updates. Only leave your home if told so. Grab your bag and go, go, go. Now, if you're home and the heavy wind blows, get away from the windows, watch out for flooding, and protect yourself. You may be without power for a couple days, but your emergency kit should help you to stay. Once the storm is gone and it's safe to go home, be cautious of what's going on. If water's in your path, you have to turn back. Dangerous electricity and things you can't see can hurt you very badly. So before the waves swell, the wind blows, and rain starts to pour, get prepared, make a plan, and protect yourself each and every way. America's Prepare-a-thon. Be smart. Take part. Prepare. Get started today. Go to ready.gov/prepare.